What is going on, guys? Naturally Tuning here. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little bit of a story of how I started going back a little bit back into magic. That one time I actually showed it to you guys with the video on my YouTube channel I posted recently. That day I actually felt really comfortable. I actually felt like I wanted to show people a little bit of magic. So that day, my deck of cards in my pocket, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna start showing some magic. So what I did was, since I had a lot of time on my hands, it was during like a period at my school. And my friend was there. Eric, if you want me to record this for you, I can record for you. I'm like, okay. So my friend of mine, Eli, I'll leave his social media in the bottom if you guys want to go follow him. But what I did was I went into the cafeteria, and I just wanted to show a couple of my friends some magic. So what I did was I already had a trick set up for the Tear and Restore card trick that you guys already seen it. But I'll share with you a little bit more of a story afterwards after this one. But what happened was, of course I showed you guys that I tear off the corner, I eat it, and I spit it back on the card, right? But the thing is, since I'm already comfortable with those people, I already know who they are. Like, the thing is, that's not considered. This is going to be a little bit of a piece of advice for like socially being out there and showing people magic. You know, for any magicians out there that are watching this. But yeah, that day whenever I did that magic trick with the Tear and Restore, I already knew those people. Right, those are just a couple of my friends. And I just decided to show them something just because I needed to post something. I haven't posted anything in a while, so the thing is, I got really good reactions that day. I don't remember showing that trick to them. I think that's the reason why they reacted really, really well. A little bit afterwards, I think it was a couple weeks ago, that I came across another friend of mine with a couple just complete strangers that I don't even know about. What I did was I was already explaining to them like a little bit of a story on how the invisible deck works. So I told my friend, you know, since the people that were around him were actually listening to me, you know, like, okay, this deck is really special. You know how? Because I started blah, blah, blah. I started yapping about it and saying, okay, this is going to be one card in the middle face down, and all the cards are going to be face up. So they told me the card name, and I was like, okay, I'm going to whip out the cards now and show them that it's going to be face down. I had messed up because I had pulled out the wrong card, but the thing is, I was just like, okay, like, you sure it was the King of Spades or the King of Clubs? Because I kind of like got mixed up. I didn't want to make him think that I messed up, but the thing is, I kind of like drifted off of it, and I pulled out a different deck of cards, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna show you a different trick. This one's a lot better than the one I just showed you right now. And that's the thing, guys. A little piece of advice: if you ever mess up during a trick, don't ever just let them see that you failed. Just go ahead and go into another trick and say, look, let me show you something better. That's how I recovered that day. Whenever I messed up, I was in my house like, dang it, I knew I messed up because I had pulled out the wrong card. So what I did was, you know what? Let's not go to this trick. Let's go to this trick. This trick's better. So that's whenever I pulled out. I already had a trick set up for that one. So what I did was I did the trick where I have two signatures on the face and on the back of the card that really gets a lot of people's attention and really gets a lot of reactions. So what I did was I had one of the people sign the card. One of the spectators, of course. The spectators signed the card, their signature on the back of the card, and I showed to them, this is going to be the card, like the Three of Clubs, this is going to be the Three of Clubs, right? And on the back is their signature. So what I did was I had them step on their own card with their signature, and I had another spectator sign another card. So what I did was I showed them the card, and I was like, okay, this is going to be your card, Queen of Clubs, right? Three of Clubs, Queen of Clubs, easy to remember. So I showed them the Queen of Clubs, and I showed them the back, there's nothing on the back. So I have that person sign the card, and I was just like, okay, watch, see how this one doesn't have a signature? And that's whenever I come over to the other person stepping on the card with their signature, I'm like, okay, look, I'm going to take off your signature and put it onto this card. Of course, I didn't have them move their foot. They were still stepping on the card. I just took off their signature and put it onto the other card. So whenever I flip it over, there's a signature on the back of the Queen of Clubs, and they freak out whenever they flip over the Three of Clubs that there's no signature on the back. That's from here to there kind of card trick. That one gets a lot of reactions. Just letting you guys know, if you guys ever want to learn that, go ahead and just give me some comments down in the comments, or hit me up on my social media. Just let me know what you want me to teach you. I can teach you guys some magic, but not on my YouTube channel. I don't prefer doing it on my YouTube channel. After that happened, I had a lot of people surround me. Like, I was starting to get a big crowd. So during that, I was like, okay, this is really starting to get a little bit intense, because I have never had this in a while. And I had the feeling of anxiety, not anxiety, but like I was overwhelmed, right? I had a lot of people surrounding me. I felt really, really hot. I was really sweating. It was really, really cold in the cafeteria, so I was just like, oh my, what's going to happen now? So what happened is I had done another trick, which was really, really good. I had a lot of people scream. I was literally covering my ears at one time. I had my cards in my hand and the sharpening. I was like, oh crap, like this is really loud because I had a lot of people surrounding me. They were literally almost breathing on my shoulder, and I was just like, okay, how am I going to do with this because of my angling, and how am I going to be doing the trick? So I came across doing the disappearing deck of cards. So the guy comes in, I was just like, okay, let me have you sign a card. I have him pick a card. He signs the front of it. So that's whenever I started doing the ambitious card routine. So during the ambitious card routine, I actually had him snap his fingers a couple times here and there, and the card kept coming to the top. Even when I put it in the middle of the deck, I show him to the card that goes in the middle of the deck. I square it up, they snap their fingers, and the card comes to the top. So I had a little bit of reactions from that one. I got a little bit tired over the fact that it kept coming to the top. I didn't know what else to do. I just made it come to the top, Oh, it was so boring. So I was just like, you know what? That's when I make the cards disappear in their right hand. So whenever I had them put more signatures on it, I'd be like, look, put like a number, your favorite number, put something on the rest of the card, right? So they had the card. I was just like, you know what? I still have the cards in my hand. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna give them some time. In the midst of that, I'm actually taking the card. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put it in the middle. I put it in the middle, and I'm just like, hold out your hand. And they hold out their hand. I put the cards in their hand. I have it sandwiched in their hand. So I'm just like, okay, watch. Just release your hand a little bit. I pull out one card. It's not their card. I'll be like, I'm gonna pull out another card out of the middle, and it's their card signed. But I was just like, okay, you still feel the cards in their hand, right? So I'm just like, watch. I'm gonna snap my fingers, and all the cards will disappear. So I snap my fingers. They open up their hand, and it happens to be a clear deck of cards. They watched. It was really, really good trick. I had a lot of people screaming. That's whenever I had to cover my ears. I was just like, oh my god, this is really, really cool. Like, I have never experienced this in a while. So, yeah, within that day, I got a lot of reactions. I felt so satisfied to the point where, you know, I felt really good. I was just like, you know, let me see if I can do something tomorrow. And the next day after that, but afterwards, I haven't been doing anything lately. So, I'm going to start recording, like, a series on my channel soon for you guys to watch that. So, it's almost going to be some type of, like, almost like Now You See Me, but it's going to be different. So it'll be my version of it. So it's going to have a lot of people, or like a couple of my friends that are magicians, to help me out for this video, so I can show it to you guys, so you guys can watch it, right? Again, guys, this is a little piece of advice, a little bit of a story of how I felt comfortable going back to magic and giving you guys advice of how to get into conversations and just talk to people. It helps to just talk to people even before you even do magic. So you can't just go up to a person and be like, okay, I'm gonna show you a trick. No, you have to give them a little bit of a, like, introduce yourself a little bit and be like, oh, like, I'm Eric, or blah, 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 right? You just go up to them and be like, okay, I'm gonna show you something cool. I don't know if you want to see it. And they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna see it, right? But that's the thing, guys. Just make conversation. Just make conversation, and you'll get them to be interacted with you, and they'll instantly see the trick if you pull out the deck of cards. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Enough of me talking. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. Leave a like, and just leave down a comment, whatever you want, and how you felt about this video, and how, if it gave you good advice, or if it helped you out a little bit. Just let me know how you feel the next day, and just comment down, okay, this actually helped me in the video. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Re-inspire to inspire, and see you guys in the next video. Send around.
I'll let you play me for a while. Play me till the sun rises. Play me like a violin. Here with you now, not coming down. Leave my insanity up here in the clouds. Look what we found, oxygen we can breathe. Let the madness slowly undress. Rip the mask off over our heads. We can dive down deeper instead.